and the Cavs, the South's oldest rivalry, will always mean a lot. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
The Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Virginia's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. It was a forgettable season for both of these teams, and the South's oldest rivalry, and the Cavs couldn't even find any solace in winning this game against the Tar Heels. Carolina cruised and had a big lead after 3 and coasted home with the W.
Well, it was a big win for North Carolina, snapping a 4-game losing skid going into that. But really, Virginia never could get it going offensively. Running, throwing, no rhythm. Only 288 total yards, David. They turned it over twice. They've got to be better on offense today.
Yeah, this definitely was a needed win a year ago for North Carolina to get some good feelings going, because they were struggling, like you mentioned, the 4-game losing streak. But really, they got it going throwing. They got it going running. They had everything working a year ago. Virginia up for a tall task.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Morris. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. There, he gets the return man on the ground. So North Carolina's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And the Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Just keeps slinging it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Virginia has it back, the Cavalier offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. This rivalry runs really deep, guys. It's the 3rd most played in the FBS.
That's crazy, Reese. It's just crazy to think about all the rivalries across college football. And I love the orange and blue and the baby blue and this showdown every year.
They've been playing since 1892, man. That's a long time, and that's something that I think fans, players, and coaches are aware of. This game is very special.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Slings it downfield. Soft spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lopez to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's gone. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle, it's gone. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Field on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ennis. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They are dialed in. Tight end now in motion. They'll try the run. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Morris. Fires to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads it downfield. Pulls it in inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Wants to throw again. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Virginia. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
North Carolina, 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his big tight end. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Touchdown, UNC! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
On the run from inside his own.
What's up, deal? What's up, King? Salute.
Much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield against all over this game so far to start it, man? We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense.